All right, folks, welcome back. I started to paint the brick. I weathered and painted the fence, but that's going to get more weathering and more details added to it at a later time. The the brickwork, I added some spotty patches of mortar. But one thing I didn't do before I added it was spray it with a matte finish. So I have to redo it. So the purpose of spraying the matte finish, so what you do is you paint your brick, you spray the matte finish, and you let that dry. Then you come in with the mortar and you place it strategically where you want it. I use my fingers for this, so it's a little bit messy, but I go very light applications. So the purpose of spraying with the matte finish, because I come in with these wipes here, and this is the matte finish that I use. It's Mod Podge. That's the stuff that I use. So you paint the red, you spray the matte finish, then you come in with the joint compound and you fill in your cracks. If you don't spray the matte finish, when you go to wipe the excess joint compound off of your piece, you will take up a lot of your paint and it'll ruin your paint job. So that's the whole purpose of spraying the matte finish before you do the joint compound. So I have to do this one over. So let's take a look of how I achieved the look that I'm going for. I just come in with a little bit of joint compound. I'm not doing the whole piece because I want it to be spotty. So, and I just come in with my finger and take off the excess a little bit. That gives you an idea of, it doesn't, the beauty of working like this is it doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be precise. You're going for a weathered, dirty look, so the more uneven you get, the better. So there's that piece there, that little section. So I'm going to come in now with, this is damp, it's a baby wipe. So I come in now and I just start wiping away. And I should not pick up any of my paint. Very, very little, very lightly. So not like before. I had to repaint it because I took up so much of my paint because I didn't seal it. So that's the look you're going for. And that looks pretty good. So I just do it in some spotty spots, if that makes any sense. Spotty spots. So I'm going to do another little section, and we'll do it right here. I'm pretty happy with that section. And I just going throughout and just being random. That's like the key word that I keep using is random. If you don't intend on doing the whole environment like that, you just go random. So, and I'm going to gently rub. And that takes... Now you can see the difference. See the difference here, how white that is? And that's what you want. You want it white, and you can go back in with a wash or whatever later and dirty it up. But you don't want it like a pink color. So this is before I sprayed the matte finish. Not only do you pick up your paint, but you get red in your grout lines. So let's do a little bit more, just to give you an idea of how to do this. It's not rocket science. It's pretty simple. If I can do it, and I encourage people, and I don't just say this, if I can do this, anybody can do it. And I talk about diorama making. Anybody can do it. You just have to sit down and believe in yourself and create something. So see how white that is now? That's nice, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay? So you guys get the idea. And I have a few more spots to do here. I'll come in over here. See how pink that is? I'm just going to go very lightly over here, just to give it some. See, now I'm rubbing too hard, so I'm picking up some of that paint, because I'm rubbing too hard. And I don't want to do that. I don't want red mortar. So don't, be gentle. Just do several passes as such, and so on and so forth, and then you can see the black. See how I took off some of the paint? So some of the matte finish must not have gotten there. But I'm happy with the mortar. It's not too red. It's fairly white, but I will have to go over that gently with some more red. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. It's could be a happy little accident. And I'll come in over here with some mortar. And let's do the top, because the top is awful pink. And I just do a little bit. I don't want to scrub too hard, because I don't want the same thing to happen that just happened. I'm going to be gentle. When you spray your matte finish, you want to make sure you get your whole piece, especially the nooks and crannies. So I may not have sprayed enough, but that's how you live and learn. Just to give you an idea, I'm just going gentle passes. So I didn't pick up any paint there. We'll go gentle here, and I didn't pick up any paint there, so that did the trick. So you can see the spots that I did. Even this spot isn't too bad. This is nice, and pretty good. So I'm happy with that. That's as much grout I'm going to add to this particular piece. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't be afraid to add grout to your brickwork. It gives it a nice realistic look. But just remember to spray some matte finish, or you will ruin your paint job and have to go over it again. Okay? I hope this video was helpful. You guys have a good night.